Romero, he's an awesome dude, he's on your PC. He likes to make reviews for the movies you see. And if you want to sub his channel, take it from me. He makes us alright to a big surprise and he probably hates you. Romero Movie News, Romero Movie News, Romero Movie News, Romero Movie News, Romero Movie News. Jackie Chan touched my wiener.
So all I've heard since the Jurassic World teaser trailer and Super Bowl spot have come out are basically,
oh my god, the Raptors are totally being tamed and trained by Chris Pratt. My childhood is ruined. Look at the Raptors, they're so whipped and lame.
And to those people, I basically say,
stupid! You're so stupid!
Now honestly, I could see why people would come to this conclusion, considering the fact that what we've seen from the teaser trailer and the Super Bowl spot, it gives off the idea that these Raptors are being tamed or trained by Chris Pratt's character Owen. I'm not going to call him Owen through this video, I'm just going to call him Chris Pratt, okay? I'm going to call him that. But that is not the case. Director Colin Trevorrow did actually in an interview discuss this concept, and that is basically the simplistic concept that these Raptors have a very weird bond with Chris Pratt's character. The basic idea is kind of taking what we've seen in real life today with people interacting with giant predators like tigers, sharks, alligators, bears, and your mother-in-law. And Colin Trevorrow was trying to synchronize that very idea into the movie, that these Raptors, they don't necessarily like Chris Pratt, and nor are they tamed or trained by him. They just have a weird bond in the same vein as a guy can go up and hug a tiger. But it doesn't mean Chris Pratt is going to go up and touch these guys. I mean, for the most part, these Raptors are still very wild, and they look at him like he's some sort of candy bar.
Give me a break, give me a break me off a piece of that
Chris Pratt bar. I know that was a terrible joke, but I just had to make it. It's also kind of fair to mention that this scene in the Super Bowl spot is actually the very same scene we saw when the Jurassic World trailer leaked on Instagram. As you can tell from this shot, I guess there's a worker who is trapped or got stuck in the Raptors cage or in their quarantine zone or wherever they're kept, and Chris Pratt is basically trying to distract them in order to keep them from eating this poor worker who I guess just fell in there because he was trying to clean up their dino crap. I don't know.
That is one big pile of shit.
And to be honest, this kind of resembles what we do sometimes see or have heard on the news of people who have stupidly fallen into the habitats of wild animals at zoos, and the main, I guess, animal expert or person who works on the habitat has to distract the animal in order for the other person to escape, and I kind of see that's what's happening here. Now, I can go on explaining how Chris Pratt and the Raptors' bonds work. It doesn't mean that these Raptors are gonna lick him and hug him and he's gonna go up and touch them and pet them. How it works is basically that they just have respect for one another. Chris Pratt has a respect for the Raptors, knowing that they're ancient creatures in a brand new setting and that he sees them as dangerous animals. And I guess the reason why the Raptors don't attack him is because I guess they could kind of sense that. I mean, animals have different instincts, they have different intuitions, and sometimes they behave certain ways towards humans who actually understand them, I guess you could say. But still, these Raptors will still try to eat him.
I say we eat him.
Yes.
Works for me.
Whoa, 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 girls. If you eat me, who's gonna take you on motorcycle walks?
All around, there's no reason for people to get up in arms. The Raptors aren't tamed in this movie. They are not even trained. They're nothing. I mean, if they were, we would see them in leashes while Chris Pratt is riding them through the jungle at night in his motorcycle. Case in point, these Raptors can't be tamed.
I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't be blamed. I can't be saved.
Once again, I would also like to apologize for that terrible joke. Alright, see you guys next time. And I gotta say, it actually looks like a fun